2015 was the second year in a row where Xiaomi finished the year as the #1 smartphone brand in China. And perhaps more importantly is the stuff that no one is talking about, which is how is our mobile internet services business doing? Xiaomi is an internet company first and foremost. We use phones as a distribution vehicle for the software and for the internet services that we layer on top of our software platform.
To get that growth in internet services, you still need to be selling handsets. Are you at all concerned though about the number of handsets that you are selling at the moment?
So as an internet company, of course, we need users, right, to whom we can deliver these services. There's room for growth in China, and we're also investing pretty heavily in other markets. India in particular. India has just passed the US and is now the second largest smartphone population in the world, only behind China.
There is a global slowing trend of smartphone sales growth. Some people say that's because there is a lack of innovation. What do you say to that?
So I have a contrarian view on that point, in that I actually think innovation in the smartphone industry is still accelerating. If you look, for example, at the size of batteries, batteries are shrinking still at a pretty fast pace.
Is that what's going to be driving new consumers to buy smartphones though? What's going to drive me to want to upgrade my smartphone?
So I think you're going to continue to see improvements in display technology and battery technology. A lot of the growth, though, is going to come from developing markets.
Is the day or the era of the explosive growth in smartphone sales now over?
Smartphone market in China, 400 million a year. That's potentially close enough to saturation that you could call that market a replacement cycle now. Southeast Asia, another close to 1 billion people, and it's still a market at its beginning to mid stages of growth. India is still super early on. We're still at about 100 million smartphones a year sold. It would probably peak at 300 to 400 million, right? So also early stages of growth. And in Africa, another 1 billion people, it hasn't even started.
It's going to be going forward much more a developing world story than just a China story.
Yeah, we got to get the rest of the world connected.